Hey guys, it's Alicia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I was looking on Etsy and I came across these really cute baseball patch hats, but they were $20 and that didn't even include the shipping and handling fees. And so I was thinking, I could probably make a DIY patch hat for less than $20. And so I got some supplies and I ended up being able to make 3 different DIY hats for roughly the same price of one Etsy hat. So today I'm going to show you those 3 different hats and how I made them. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And now let's get on to the video. So the first hat I made was this tie-dye hat, and I made a tie-dye hat because I recently made a tie-dye shirt and I had some extra tie-dye, and so I thought it would be cool to tie-dye a hat. For this DIY, you will need a baseball hat, obviously. I got my baseball hats from Michael's. They were only $3, but since I had to pay shipping, it made the hat slightly more expensive, but it still wasn't too bad. Then you will need some tie-dye. I just used pink, blue, and yellow that I had left over from tie-dyeing my t-shirt, a pair of scissors, and some rubber bands. I also used the plastic gloves that came with my tie-dyeing kit to prevent tie-dye from getting all over my hands. The first thing you need to do is cut the tag off of your baseball hat. After you have removed the tag, pinch the baseball hat in the center of the hat and twist counterclockwise until you can't twist it anymore. Then use rubber bands to tie up the hat so it doesn't come untwisted. I used about 4 rubber bands, I think. After you have rubber banded your hat, you are ready to start tie-dyeing your hat. The main difference I realized tie-dyeing a hat versus tie-dyeing a t-shirt is that t-shirts like to take the dye a lot more than the hat fabric did, and so there were a lot of times where I would put the dye on and it would bead and roll off of the hat, so I was very glad I had a couple Walmart bags laid down because otherwise that dye would have spilled right onto the deck. After you are done tie-dyeing, put the hat in a bag and let it sit for 24 hours so that the dye can be fully absorbed by the hat, and then you can start cleaning up your workstation. Take the rubber bands off of your hat and rinse the hat until the water runs clear. Then wash and dry your hat. So the second hat I made was this Yellowstone National Park patch hat because my family and I are going to Yellowstone in less than a month, and so I thought it would be cool to have a Yellowstone patch hat that I could wear around Yellowstone, and it would be super cool, so I made it. For this DIY, all you will need is your patch, your hat, an iron, and then a thin cloth. Take your iron and set it to the highest heat setting with the steam off, and then rub the iron on the place you want your patch to be. Do this for about 10 to 20 seconds. Then place your patch on the place you have already preheated, and then put a thin cloth over it. Press down with the iron over the patch and the fabric for about 20 to 30 seconds. Turn your hat over and place the cloth over the back of the hat where the back of the patch would be, and then place the iron and press down for another 20 to 30 seconds. After you complete this, flip the hat back over and see if the patch is secured all the way. If the corners are still riding up a little bit, cover it with the cloth and then press down for another 20 to 30 seconds until all of the corners are secured. The third and final hat that I made is hands down my favorite hat. Look at this magicalness. It's a unicorn patch on a pretty pink hat, and it just looks awesome. I was very dissatisfied with the location of my Yellowstone patch on my Yellowstone hat because even though it looked centered, when I put it on, it was a lot higher up than I wanted it to be. So for my unicorn hat, I put the hat on and looked in the bathroom mirror and then made a mark where I wanted the patch to be so that when I ironed it on, the patch would be exactly where I wanted it to be. Since the third hat is also a patch hat, I just did the exact same thing that I did to my Yellowstone patch hat, except that I put my Yellowstone hat underneath my pink hat so that it would have a little more stability when I put the iron on it and wouldn't wrinkle as much as my Yellowstone hat did, and that worked out really well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of my videos, click the information button. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below which of these 3 hats is your favorite. And remember to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Oh yeah, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!